None of this is fiction. There will be an attack on the land by a locust swarm, one omen reads. A large army will fall, says another. A king will die, a third predicts. Ancient Babylonians made these dark prophecies based on celestial divination, linking the alignment of the stars, planets, and moon to major earthly events like pestilence and destruction, according to scholars who recently made breakthroughs in translating cuneiform tablets housed at the British Museum in London. Imagine you're an ancient farmer, you're out there, and all of a sudden the sky goes dark. It can only be a message from the gods. Lunar eclipses, when Earth's shadow falls on the surface of the full moon, were thought to be particularly important indicators of the fates that would befall ancient Babylonia and surrounding empires, often portending the death of a king. The Babylonians learned how to predict lunar eclipses in advance and would sometimes appoint substitute kings who would bear the brunt of the gods' wrath, while the real ruler remained unharmed. The 4 tablets analyzed in the new study date to the Middle and Late Old Babylonian periods from 1894 to 1595 BCE, some 4,000 years ago. They are the oldest examples of compendia of lunar eclipse omens yet discovered. The tablets most likely come from Sippar, an ancient city southwest of modern-day Baghdad that flourished during the Babylonian Empire. Although the British Museum acquired the tablets between 1892 and 1914, this recent breakthrough marks the first time the cuneiform has been completely translated and linked to a system of astronomical predictions. They are all found to bear witness to a single text, which organizes the omens of the lunar eclipse by time of night, movement of shadow, duration, and date. This sophisticated system of lunar analysis led to highly detailed predictions. In one example, the tablet claims that if an eclipse becomes obscured from its center all at once and clear all at once, a king will die, destruction of Elam, referring to a region that is now part of modern-day Iran. Another omen suggests that if an eclipse occurs on a certain day of the month, a dearth of straw will occur. There will be losses of cattle. The origins of some of the omens may have lain in experience, observation of portent followed by catastrophe. But most omens were probably linked to eclipse events through a purely theoretical or speculative system. A king or similarly elite Babylonian leader would have advisors, well versed in these astronomical systems, watch the night sky for signs. In the case of a particularly worrying omen, such as one that predicted the king's death, they would likely turn to reading animal entrails for corroboration. This eclipse is set aside for testing, the newly translated Cuneiform reads at one point, indicating the need for another round of rigorous omen checking before the future could be foretold. So next time you see a lunar eclipse, remember, it might just be an ancient omen of doom.